Now we look at citrus trees and basic maintenance to be mindful of. When it comes to citrus, there are a few general rules that apply, and that would be for all citrus. And I'm going to share them with you today, in particular with this coppice of lemon trees. I've got 5 lemon trees here. They're all Meyer lemon, which is the beautiful smooth skin. I mean, look at him, look at it up there. And you know, the problem with the Meyer lemon or the Eureka is that you really find it quite challenging to decide when to prune it because they've always got fruit. And the fruit on some of these is so incredibly heavy that it really is pulling the plant. And if I don't do something about it now, I know, and I've already seen it happening down here, the branch is actually broken. So we need to do some radical things to it. I need to prune it, plus a couple of general maintenance tips. Let's talk about the general care. Most importantly, these are the things that any citrus need. They need at least 5 to 6 hours of sunlight a day, loads of sun. They need a good, well-drained soil, and during the drier months, you really want to make sure that you're giving them a good deep watering once a week. Shape, very important, is shape. When I talk about shape, you want to avoid any branches that are crossing. Those you want to remove. You want to allow a vase shape. The more we do that, the more light can penetrate through the tree. And when we allow that, of course, flowers can develop. And where we have flowers, yep, you got it right, we also then eventually get fruit. Also look out for any thin, spindly growth. This should be removed as it's going to hamper the plant and really just take away unnecessary energy. What's also important, and the final factor, is feeding. Feeding is critical. And in terms of your lemon tree and any citrus, they're greedy feeders. And a good feeding 3 to 4 times a year is really advised. A good mulching once or twice a year is really also very good for your lemon trees, traps in moisture and stops the weeds from growing. When it comes to feeding, it's important to feed in what we call the drip line. Now, if we had a look at this tree, the drip line is from the outermost leaves on this side to the outermost leaves on that side. If you drew an imaginary line all the way down, this area, all the way down here, is what we call the drip zone. What is that? That's also the root zone. So that is where we need to apply the fertilizer.